What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now. I'm Alex, and in this video, I wanted to do something a little different, a little fun, hopefully, and I want to talk about some of the games that I've heard the most in terms of rumors, I've seen the most online in terms of rumors for the Game Awards. Geoff Keighley actually sprung this on himself, but recently on Twitter, he made a tweet where he said, like, a lot of the rumors, there's a lot of bad and wrong rumors going on about the Game Awards, and I was thinking, well, what has actually been said about the Game Awards? I can only think of a handful, so I want to kind of go over those, and I'm sure there's more, and I'm also sure that there's some that, people found like on Reddit or 4chan. These are just the ones that, in my opinion, have made the biggest splash, and again, just my own opinion. I definitely want to hear from you guys, though, in the comments if you've seen any, additional rumors about the Game Awards for any of these games. So what I said on Twitter, I said, let's see, we got Hogwarts, Ken Levine's new game being pulled out, Bioshock, maybe, Amy Hennig Marvel game, and Quantic Dream's Star Wars. So those, to me, are the big ones. I kind of want to go through each of them very briefly because we've talked about some of them, individually. Hogwarts has been a big one for a very long time, mainly driven by Millie A, right? We've talked about her before. It seems pretty, and I don't want to put words in any of these people's mouths, by the way. In fact, some of these I'm going to leave them kind of ambiguous so we don't even have to, I guess identify like a person to the game. But she has been, I would say, the most pushing of this game, which is fine. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. But she has kind of hinted for a long time that, I guess it first started that this was either going to be a Sony State of Play thing back in October, or this was going to be a Game Awards thing in December. So that's one that, to me, that's the biggest one. Out of all of these, I would even say, any of the other ones I listed, that's the biggest one. Ken Levine's new game being pulled out, that was the next one that I said. Well, to fill in context, right? Ken Levine, creator, kind of like head of, what was Bioshock, the 3 games, and then he left, so he's not with them anymore. He formed his own new studio, and they've been working on a game for an incredibly long time that it hasn't, been announced or hasn't been shown yet, but we know that he's working on a brand new game. There's been rumors over the last, I'd say even like a week, this is one of the more recent ones out of all of them, that his game would be shown. However, a few days ago, we had one, I believe it was Ralph's Valve, which a lot of people don't believe the guy, so I guess just kind of keep that in mind. He doesn't have the greatest track record. He said that the game has been pulled out, that they had kind of said, no, we're not ready to show it yet. He said there's been like some conflicting visions for the game or like ideas or, whatever. So I don't know. I don't know if it's actually true or not. But again, that's the thing. I have heard it kind of pretty loud, but it has been kind of a mess that, yes, it was going to be shown there. It'd be like one of the bigger things that, is going to be there. And then it is now been pulled out. So that's another one that I had, again, seen kind of online. Bioshock, I think in the same tweet by Ralph's Valve, he said that we would see a Bioshock Tease. Yet again, there's other people saying that Bioshock is going to be announced in the new Bioshock game. And remember, Ken Levine's new game is not Bioshock. He's making his own thing, but the team that originally did the Bioshocks, they're making a new Bioshock game. So that's the thing that, Bioshock is talking about. They said that Bioshock would be announced in Q1 2022, so early this upcoming year is what rumors are saying. Okay, so that one, that's why I kind of put maybe. Amy Hennig's Marvel game and Quantic Dream Star Wars. I'm going to be very transparent and flat out honest with you. I know for a fact that these were said in terms of like the rumor mill that they could be there. I know there's people on this channel, commenters, that also saw it. I want to say Jeff Grubb said it for one of these, but again, I don't want to put words in these people's mouths when I don't fully remember. I went on Twitter, I went on like Reddit, I can't find anything on these games being associated with the Game Awards, so maybe I just imagined it. But no, again, truly, to be very transparent, I know I saw rumors on both of these games that they could be at the Game Awards. Actually, Quantic Dream Star Wars game, if you do a Twitter kind of search for it, there are a lot of Star Wars websites that have written articles talking about that there is a rumor going around that it could be there. They don't, the ones that I saw did not say where the rumor came from. It's peak journalism, right? Kind of even what I'm saying, right? We know that there's a rumor, but we don't even know where it came from. Again, I really think it was Jeff Grubb who said it for one of these two games, but I'm not, 100% sure. But these games do have some linking. So look, I've said it for a while. the Game Awards has the potential to be massive. It does. And I know, don't get people too excited, Alex, right? They're just going to come back to attack me later, to kill me off later. But no, I'm pumped. I mean, that's just my own personal, excitement. And I'll talk about that. We're getting very close. It's next Thursday. I'll be co-streaming it. I'm going to have videos throughout the end of this week and into next week where we kind of go over our final thoughts of the Game Awards. So I'm very excited. And honestly, if even just like 2 of these, I mean, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that I've seen. And I'm not claiming to know everything, so I'm sure there's more. I mean, we know that there's going to be there's double digits, I believe he said, so at least 10, like new games being shown. There's also a lot of stuff from games that we have already seen. Like, I haven't seen anything on Lego Star Wars, Gotham Knights, stuff like that. Some Sony projects, right? Haven't seen much Microsoft. So a lot of the stuff is still kept under wraps, but even of the 5 that we did see, I mean, if Hogwarts Legacy just gets a trailer, and then if we see 1 of 2 of the Marvel game or the Star Wars game, even if we see 1 of those 2, I mean, that, and then we get Hogwarts, and then we get 2 or 3 other things that are not even in people's consciousness, you know what I mean, some random thing. I mean, that would be awesome. I mean, there's like talks of Hellblade 2. I mean, anybody could predict Hellblade 2 would be there. That's I don't know if it's a safe bet, but that's something that I think a lot of people would get to. But I really think there's a lot of potential here. So those are the 5 that I have seen. Again, let me know if there's any more games that you guys have seen in the comments being associated with the Game Awards. Make sure, as always, you guys are subscribed to the channel. Hit the bell icon so you guys know when all these videos go up. If you guys want to follow me over on Twitter or subscribe to my second YouTube channel or support us on Patreon or YouTube memberships, links for them all are in the description below. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you all on the next video.